how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today was a get ready with me. I just did my full face, created this look, played with a couple new things, but mostly old makeup. Actually a few old products specifically that I'm trying to go through. I don't know, it was just fun. We chatted, hung out, played with makeup. Really like how this look came out. What more is there to say other than that? I guess before we hop into it, my details. My plugs are Love Kills Boutique. My earrings are Spooky Doodle Club on Etsy. My wig is a Charisma brand wig. Check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. And this is a CC brand beanie. I really don't think I have anything else left to say in this intro. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Grab your makeup, do your makeup with me, chat in the comments. It'll be a good time. I love doing these kinds of videos. It really just feels like I'm hanging out with you. It's very chill, casual, and I just enjoy it, and I hope you guys do too. Let's just hop in and create this look and chit chat a little bit. Hello, morning. Crazy beanie head again. I feel like this is gonna be the new ritual for get ready with me videos because I don't want to have my crazy wig hair, but I also don't want my wig cap just being the focus. So welcome to Beanie Betty Jean. I'm getting ready for work. It's actually Thursday the 7th. I just filmed my last Get Ready With Me yesterday with the other Lethal palette, so hasn't been that long, but this is what I wanted to film today. I'm really excited to use that other Lethal palettes. Let's dive in. Obviously my brows are already done. I did already prime with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer again, so we're just gonna move forward. And as usual, if I forget to mention something, it's all in the description box. All right, foundation. I feel like I want to finish this Colourpop No Filter stick. This is all I have left, so it's doable. We'll see how it goes. Mine is in the shade Fair 27N. This has been one of my favorites for years. I'm not positive if I'll repurchase it just because I have so many foundations right now, but maybe one day down the road if I run out of everything. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right. It's Thursday, getting ready for work. It's gonna be a good, just chill day. Just a lot of my regulars, no crazy transformations today, just refreshes and haircuts. Our country's falling apart. It's funny because, well, it's not funny, but it's ironic because I was talking about just being super positive in my last Get Ready With Me that I filmed yesterday. And then maybe an hour after I got done filming, I realized our country was falling apart. And the Capitol's being invaded, and it's just all kinds of craziness. So that's that. Who knows what it'll be like a week from now when this video gets uploaded, but there's that. Tarte Shape Tape. I really want to finish this too, but it's gonna take 5,000 years to finish. I went on a run this morning. It was good. I don't really have much else left to say though. I feel like it's just a normal day. Nothing new to report. Zane and I have been playing, obviously we've been playing World of Warcraft. I've mentioned that a few times. We've been back in that the last month. And we've been in the Vol'jun world with the Volpera people, the little fox people, and they're so cute. I can't take it. I'm excited to complete this world so I can unlock that character so I can make one because it's so stinking cute. They literally remind me of like a character straight out of a Disney movie. They're so adorable. And just the way they talk, they're so polite. Whenever you like talk to them or turn in one of your quests, they're like, "Oh, thank you so much for being so helpful. Enjoy your quest. I hope you're safe." And then literally any other race in that game, you talk to them and you like go to deliver a quest that they gave you and they're just like, "What do you want?" Get out of here. I'm like, okay. It's nice to be appreciated. We've also been catching up on RuPaul's Drag Race. We watched a lot of it during quarantine. Like we watched the first like 10 seasons and the first 4 All-Stars within a couple months. We binged that show like crazy and I loved it, but then we just kind of got distracted with other things, needed a little bit of a break from it. I'm gonna play with another e.l.f. Putty blush, but this time I'm gonna play with Bali because I haven't used this shade yet, and I think this will be really pretty because we're gonna do something very deep and grungy on the eyes, so I think it'll be cute. Just gonna kind of wipe off that Morphe brush I used yesterday, so it's not super pink. But yeah, we finished season 10 and 11. I think we'd gone through 10 actually. So we finished 11 and then we watched the 5th All-Stars and now we're on season 12. Is 12 what's airing right now? We're on the one that aired last year in 2020. So that's where we're at. This is a Morphe E7 by the way. I know I said that this is the Morphe brush I used in the last video, but just in case you didn't see that video. Ooh, I like this color. I know that looks really harsh right now because I've only just begun, but that's really pretty. And as usual, I don't really care that much about what my forehead looks like. I just like it to blend because my beanie and wig are gonna cover all that anyway. I loved Evie Oddly though, she was so cool. Which season are we on right now? Let me look it up because I feel like I need to make sure I'm talking about the right season so it doesn't get confusing. Okay, so season 13 is happening right now, so that means we're watching season 12. Okay, I'm all caught up. We've only watched the first 2 episodes so far. I like Gigi Good so far. I think she's cute, but I don't really know much about any of the people. It usually takes me a few episodes to fall in love with someone unless they're like super special. Like I was in love with Evie Oddly from the get-go. Who are your favorite queens? I want to know. Don't spoil season 12 for me though. I don't know who wins yet. I mean, actually I've probably finished the show by the time this video gets uploaded. I've probably finished that season, but just in case, don't spoil it. But I'm excited to continue watching it. It's so good. It's such a good show. It cracks me up. Just pouncing my beauty sponge over everything so it meshes into the skin. I really like this blush though. I feel like it doesn't come off quite as dark as it looks in the pot, which is nice because then it can be built up really dark if you have a deeper skin tone, or if you're a ghost like me, it still can work nicely. But this could still be too much blush for some people. I like a heavy blush. That's my thing. That's my brand. All right, gonna set my under eyes and T-zone with the Milk Blur setting powder. I feel like I don't have anything to talk about because I just filmed to get ready with me yesterday. So I feel like I've already said it all, even though it'll be uploaded a week later. House stuff is going okay. I know I mentioned that it got pushed back to March 12th instead of February 19th. Hopefully that sticks. It's not official yet, but we really want it to be. We started the loan process and everything came back fine. Even with our 2018, 2019 numbers, I didn't even need my 2020 numbers. If you're an independent business owner, you know how annoying it is doing loan stuff when you don't have like a W-2 and your money is reliant on yourself. But everything was fine. Our loan officer is just waiting for our builder to give us a firm date so we can lock it in. And I really want to lock it in soon because the interest rate is so freaking good right now. We'll just see though, it'll be okay. For the rest of my like perimeter, like down here, I'm gonna use my NYX High Glass finishing powder as usual. We're a little paranoid that it's gonna end up getting pushed past March, and we only have the apartment till March 31st. So like in theory, we had plenty of wiggle room, but if they keep having delays, it's gonna really suck. We'll be able to stay with Zane's parents, but it's gonna be really hard because we have 4 cats. They have a dog and a cat, and I mean, we'll be able to just lock ourselves upstairs, but then the cats are just gonna be confined to like 1 or 2 rooms. Oh, it's gonna be rough. I know it would be very temporary, hopefully no more than a week or 2, but that is not what we want. I love Zane's family, but I don't want the cats cooped up. And I also don't want to have to deal with putting our stuff in storage for a short period of time just to move it again. That's gonna be so annoying. All right, Becca Bali Sands Bronzer. Let's bronze it up, shall we? I love this bronzer. Every time I use it, I remember why I love it so much. I just think it's so pretty. I'm so excited to move though. We should be having our pre-drywall walkthrough anytime now. They keep saying it's about to happen, so hopefully it'll have happened by the time I upload this video. Just adding a little bit more blush, and I'm being careful not to do a lot of crazy sweeps because I do have some powder in this area now. I don't want it to mesh weird. But yeah, hopefully that'll happen soon because Zane and I do still want to give you we still want to upload our house Q&A, and then we wanted to include like a framing walkthrough of the house. And again, I don't know how much of the house process I'm going to continue to show because I do want a level of privacy. I'll just kind of play it by ear. But I did want to show you guys that. It's getting to the point where it feels like old news. I'm excited though regardless. Kimchi Chic Freckles, of course. I think I want to be pretty freckled today. Oh, I can't wait to move. That's all I can think about, but I'm also trying not to get my hopes up on a specific date. I'm trying not to lock March 12th in my brain, but I also really want to move. Because I mean, at this point, if it is March 12th, that's literally only like 2 months away, and that's wild. Kind of halted packing just a little bit. I did a ton of packing in like October. Like I got a lot of our unnecessary stuff packed, which looking now, that was way too early since it's gotten pushed back and might get pushed back again, but at least it's taken care of. But I want to like know our date so I can plan out the rest of my packing. I'm excited for the cats to see the new house. There's so many big windows. Oh, they're gonna be so excited. All right, nice and freckled. Just how I like it. So for highlight, I think I want to use my same Nabla Ozone one that I used in the last Get Ready With Me, which was yesterday. Just because it's so pretty and wet looking, but I think I'm gonna top it with something kind of sparkly. Oh, just look at that, it looks so wet. It's so pretty. All right, and then on top of that, I want to use my Fenty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. I'm getting a little bit of pan in here. It's getting really low. I feel like it doesn't look as low on camera as it is in real life, but it's pretty low. Like there's significant pan around the edges. There's a little hole in the top of it. For my main highlight, I use the Colourpop F33, but for this, I'm gonna use my Kaleidos H2 because it's really small and dense, so it'll be able to pick this product up well and kind of pack it on. But I just want to kind of tippy tap that on top of what I just put down just to add some extra wetness and sparkle. Don't know how much of a difference that made, but I feel good about it anyway. And I'm actually just going to use my finger. I don't really like using my finger, but I want that extra pop of wetness, so. Yep, that's what I needed. Ooh. Love it, love it. All right, gonna set my face with the Milk Hydrogrip and then we'll move on to the eyes. All right, time for the eyes. Just look at that beauty. I can't take it, it's so pretty. I'm so excited. I wanna do a very grungy halo eye today. It's gonna be cute, I think, hopefully. I'm gonna prime with the Urban Decay Primer Potion and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. You do what works for you. I'm so excited to play with this palette. I can't take it. I wanna start with this like kind of teal shade. It's called Inertia and I wanna take that on this Spectrum B06 brush. It's just kind of like a medium-sized blending brush. And I wanna just start by kind of popping it in the inner and outer, and then I'll start dragging it through the middle and I'll start putting it on the lower lash line, but I want it to start here. And I want this look to be very rounded. I don't want it to be crazy winged out or anything like that. And I'm gonna be careful not to bring this up too high because I am gonna use another shade to help blend this one out. And I'm also gonna use another shade to help deepen it. Why is there a speck of glitter? Where did that come from? Glitter sticks around forever. Doesn't matter when you use it, it's around forever. All right, lower lash line. Just simple inner to outer. Nothing too crazy. I probably am gonna smoke my lower lash line pretty far down, but I'm gonna use that more with the other shade that I go in with. All right, we off to a good start. I'm gonna take this one now called Runaway. It's like the most exciting shade in the whole palette for me. I love like a grungy, chartreusey, yellowy green. It's so cool. I'm gonna use that on this Juno & Co brush. It's like a fluffy brush. And I'm gonna take that right above that turquoisey tealy shade. This is really gonna bring the grunge factor into this look. Oh, I'm excited. Just look at that. That's so pretty. I'm gonna start taking this on the lower lash as well. This is the shade I want to be pretty far smoked down. Just want a dirty, grungy halo eye. It's gonna be really cute. I really like the way these two colors play together. I think they merge really nicely. I want to add just a little bit more of that Inertia shade, that turquoise, just to re-intensify it just a wee little bit on both the crease and the lower lash line. I just don't want any of the colors to get lost. I want everything to pop. All right, let's deepen things up. I want to take this one now, this dark kind of indigo color. That one's called Deceit. I keep having to look at the package so I can tell you the names. I don't think I'm going to keep those packages forever, but I wanted them at least to be able to tell you the shades at the beginning. This is my Spectrum A12. I'm going to pop this in the inner and outer corner. This isn't really gonna go through my crease, like the middle. I want this focused solely on the inner and outer, just to add that depth. This color is beautiful, wow. I'm just taking little bits at a time so it can stay within my control. This is a really dark color, so I don't want this to go too ham too fast. Oh my gosh, do you see how pretty that is? I love it. So far I don't know which of the two palettes I like better, because this one gives me my grunge fantasy, but the other one was so playful and bright, but also so little grungy. I haven't decided. I guess I'll decide when I do my ranking my last 10 palettes video, which will probably be up soon after this Get Ready With Me goes up, because I gained 5 palettes when I got those 5 new little palettes from Colourpop, the 5 pans. All right, now I'm just gonna kind of go back in again, starting with the turquoise. I'm holding the very end of my brush, so I have very light pressure. I just want soft little movements to buff out these edges. I'm really, really vibing with how this looks right now. I think it's so cool. It's so just murky and grungy and everything I want. Now taking that Runaway shade, that grungy chartreusey dream on that same Juno & Co brush, and again, very light pressure, very little product, just dipping in little teeny bits at a time. Oh, I'm loving this. Oh, it's so pretty and dimensional. I can add just the teeniest bit more of that turquoise because I really do want this to pop. I keep calling it turquoise, it's more of a teal. Keep alternating, whatever. The bluey green shade. Oh yes. I'm obsessed. This is so pretty. I love it. All right, let's start doing some halo eye. I'm thinking I want the halo to be this bright green, and then I want the inner and outer to be the purple. I know that's kind of weird, but it's really what I want to do. Purple and green aren't complementary colors. They're not totally opposite on the color wheel, but they are pretty far apart. So you have to be a little careful blending shades that are pretty far apart on the color wheel. But with shimmers, it's a little bit easier because you kind of just have to have that slight little bit of merger. It's easier than mattes, so I'm not too concerned. And there isn't going to be that much purple. It's just going to be kind of the inner and outer kind of section. The green, by the way, is called Cryptic, and the purple is called Revolve. I'm going to take some glitter primer from NYX on this flat Colourpop brush. It doesn't even have a name because it's very old. This was back before they made brushes, but they just sent a random brush in with an order that I made. I'm going to, I kind of have my head tilted back and I just have it tucked right up against like my eyeball, and I'm just going side to side. I'm not taking it all the way down, but about like a quarter past where that darkest shade is. All right, picking up some Cryptic, that beautiful green. Ooh, wow, that's so bright. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna kind of tuck my brush right there, and I'm just gonna do that back and forth, side to side, windshield wiper kind of motion. Sort of like that, just to give it a very rounded shape. And I do want it to be kind of like a taper. So I'm now gonna kind of hold my brush at a diagonal and just lightly tap some here so it can be a little bit of a triangle, kind of sort of something like that. And now I'm gonna take this really small dense brush. It's from the brand Vintage Cosmetic Company. I got this in a BoxyCharm a million years ago. Just popping a teeny bit more glitter primer just so I can smack a little bit of it on the inner and outer. These loud cars, I can't take it. This is why I wanna move. I mean, I want my house just because I want my house, but I also just wanna move away from this loud road so bad. All right, Revolve. That's gonna go right on the inner and outer portion of the lid. And I'm not worried about blending right now. I'm just simply packing the color in the inner and outer portion of the lid, being careful not to bring it too far in or take it too far up. I don't want this in my crease at all. I want this to stay in that rounded kind of shape. And I just want to go back now with a little bit more green, and I'm just going to lightly smudge where they meet. I'm just kind of taking my time going back and forth. They're actually merging pretty nicely. And then again, I'm just gonna kind of tap with the purple. I don't have any additional shadow on the brush right now. It's just a matter of going back and forth. It takes a little bit of patience, but it all works out. Look how pretty that is. Excuse me? That looks so good. All right, for my inner corner, let's just take the creamy shade. It's a good highlight shade. That one's called Limbo. Just want to pop that right in the inner corner just for a nice little spotlight. Can't do without my inner corner highlight. I think it's so pretty. I want to take my brush that I have with the teal just to very lightly smudge right here. I have barely any pressure. I am barely touching my eye. Oh, I love how that came out. I think that's very pretty. Okay, I'm going to repeat this on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, something on my lips. I have no clue what I want for my lips yet. And I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, this is the look complete. I think it came out really good. I think it's really pretty. It's funny because my last Get Ready With Me, I was like this ethereal fairy, and now I feel like I'm a dark sorceress villain kind of character. I really like this though. I think it came out really pretty. I love these grungy jewel toned colors. I feel good. I don't have anything else left to say about it. The eye pencil I paired with this is the Fierce Purple Epic Wear liner from NYX. My lashes are the Queenie Lashes from Colourpop, and on my lips I went with Purgatory from Black Moon. Just a really nice, dark, vampy kind of situation. I love this. I think it came out really nice. I guess let me zoom out and we will finish up this video. All right, welcome back. That's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you like my look. I feel very cute. I would love to know what you think. Have you played with any of the products that I talked about today? Are you interested in any of them? I'm very excited about this Velvet Dusk palette from Lethal. It's very cute. I do plan on doing an Instagram video at some point. I can't promise like a multiple looks video. I mentioned that with my other Get Ready With Me when I used the other Lethal palette. I can't promise a multiple looks video. I feel like my filming list is never ending currently. But if there comes a time where I have just extra space in my filming schedule, I will try to. This was the sweetest subscriber gift ever. Those two palettes, my heart is so full. I'm so excited about them. They're probably gonna live on my filming desk so I can reach for them before work and stuff like that. I'm so excited and grateful. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a fruit emoji. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeautBean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with everything that's going on in the world. There will be links in my description box that will take you to information and resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.